figured I better unplug that so it wouldn't be so loud in here. There we go, that's better. Hey, Patty, girl, I got so tickled. I really needed that video. I just got done watching y'all's video of Shannon and Beverly coming up to bring me the pig. Y'all just know how to cheer a girl up. It was so cute. Poor poor Mac. I told him he needs to get a stronger stomach. Looks like you are back at once. Yes, I am. I'll be here today until 2 o'clock. I come from 9 until 2 every day. Sorry for the movement. I'm like, I need a table or something to sit this on. Right now he's laying down. He got a good night's sleep last night. I don't know why he's still so tired today, but he's doing good. He really is. He's picking back up quickly. That's good. Good thing. Has the pig settled in good? Hey, Julie. So I'm going to have my daughter come out here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I need to get things done. I want you to see this is the kind of cleanup we've got going on. Can you guys see out there? I hope you can see the stacks and stacks of debris all over the place. Sorry. Yay, that's cool. Yes, they are big piles, and they're all over. When I'm coming to and from the beach, the water has come in on the road. It's been low, really, really low. The rivers have been really low. But, and you can see even out here where my truck is, you can see that the water is pretty high there. That sheet of water behind my truck is, I would say about 8 inches deep. So it still has a lot of water up front to go down. Back in the back, it's gone down below the I don't want to say dock because it's really not a dock. It's just like a walking. I don't even want to call it a pier. It just goes across the backyard where you can stand on it over the water. So I guess it is a dock. But the water's gone down below that. Now, there's a place that I have gone in the past to show you guys I forget what it's called, surf and sail and surf. where they surfboard. They use a surfboard and I don't know what all this stuff is called, but they glide across the water on a surfboard and some kind of sail thing. It looks like a sailboat sail, and they glide all over the place. And then they got these other ones where they hold on to these handles, and it's like a hooped thing. Well, where they launch all the time, there's a good sized dock that's never. I mean, it's usually like about 5 feet above sea level. Well, honey, it was totally submerged, and the pylons were, every bit of 2-3 feet um, um, covered too. So you could only see about that much of the top of the pylon. It will stay for a while, Patty. Right now, this is the time of the year where the water is inland more. It comes in to the beach more, um, and the rivers are usually higher, and that's because this is our rainy season too. Um, we've been getting rain, and that's another reason why. Well, it's kind of a good thing, but it's kind of a bad thing too. Um, we don't have as much erosion problems, like per se. We have erosion, but it's not the same as living in a desert area or somewhere where it's really dry all the time. Our erosion um, isn't as bad because we already have had water rain pretty much every single day for last 6 weeks, maybe. Um, so it didn't allow the ground to um, when the ground's dry and the water hits it, it will slide, it will run, it will do all that kind of stuff. But if it's gotten some type of moisture and some type of depth, then it's able to soak in better and it's able to go down better. Whereas when you're in the desert or somewhere like that, it just runs and runs and runs and it doesn't penetrate the earth. So we are good in that manner. But being said, we have a lot of high level water and a lot of flooding because it is not running anywhere. It's not running into the rivers or ocean because they're already full. So that's why we have all the standing water. I don't think you guys did you guys get any of this bans from the storm, or did it all push off to the east, Patty? I didn't know if anything broke off and went your way. You got the rain, and many of us are in somewhat of a drought. I need to go water my garden today. No rain in about a month. Wow. So I guess you didn't get any of the rain. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. And that's the way it is. We it's always been that way. You either get too much or you don't get enough, right? But I will say that the temperatures have dropped a little bit. In fact, right now, let's see what it is now. It's 79 degrees, and it'll go up to 80 degrees today. And then it starts picking back up again. Sunday, it's supposed to be 87. So I was hoping to have some cooler weather while I was working to get all this stuff done. No rain for us. My daughter lives near Knoxville, Tennessee, and they got a lot of rain. Yeah, I don't know if Christy got any rain. My part of Kansas is extremely dry too. It's bad here. Spy bean did nothing. Wow. The farmer here is really having heck of a last couple of years. Soybean. Ah. Yeah, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that. And it's just weird, this weather. But you know what? It's always been weird. People are putting blame on this and putting blame on that. And you know what? We don't know what God's got in store for our weather every day. We just have to sit back and say, okay, I'll go with the flow, right? We have cool nights, but upper 70s and 80s now. Predict same next 10 days. No rain in sight. Oh, sorry, Patty. Sorry, Julie. I'm hoping that, well, it says it's in the 60s. I think I'm going to open my house up. I really do. I really believe that I need to open the house up and air it out. It hasn't been open for about a month now. So I think I'm going to do that when I get home and just leave it open the whole time that I'm not out here, because I'm afraid to leave it open when I'm not at home. And I don't know if I've ever spoke about this, but I am such a light sleeper that I've had to make the dog go into the other room and she's not allowed in my room anymore while I'm sleeping, because I can hear her move. She doesn't have a collar on. And now with a puppy in the house, oh, that's crazy. Next time I go to Kentucky, Patty, I'm going to go and visit with Shannon and Beverly. Beverly invited me to come back this time, but it was so much distance back to her place and then back out. We said, nah, we'll just wait and come another time. So next year, I think I'm going to go and visit them on my trip, and I'm going to try to find some different Amish stores too, and I may end up going up there before before the next picnic too. I'd like to find the best time, best harvest time for that area, so that I can go and buy supplies and can them up. They are good people. Beverly took me, I don't know if I told you this or not, Beverly took me to the Amish people stores when we left there. We didn't stop at two of them that I wanted to stop that we went to last year, but we did get one of them, and and several other stores, but a couple of them that I wanted, two of them that I've been to before, there was things I wanted to get there. And one of them we couldn't go to. One of them we passed by, which was okay, because that one wasn't the real one that I wanted to go to. But the one I wanted to go to, a tractor trailer had turned over on the road, so we couldn't go down that road. which I think is really weird. Yes, Patty, that would be awesome. That would truly be awesome. And let me tell you something. If Holland and Lily ever invite you guys to come there, go, because they have a beautiful home and a beautiful, beautiful country right there where he's at. And now it is difficult. Like we went in there. Thank God David's such a good driver. We went in there with our camper, and it fit right on in there, and didn't have no problem. Um, but they have a tiny little driveway part where they're going over this bridge thingy. So I don't know what kind of vehicle you got. I'm pretty sure any kind of vehicle would go over there, but when they have deliveries and stuff, it's very difficult for their deliveries to get through that bridge. Holland invited Mac for hunting, but Mac didn't have the time to go this year. Last year. Ah, well, maybe they can hook up this year and see about that. Um, and I'm gonna tell you something. If I lived there with them, I'd be fat as a cow because Miss Lily can flat cook. I mean, I can cook, but she's got some skill now. I swear I just seen a truck go by with what looked like a fireplace, like a cast iron fireplace with a glass or something in the front and flat on the top in the back of a truck laying over sideways. That would be an awesome thing to have. I wouldn't mind having something like that on my. I'm going to make some type of cover on part of my back porch and probably leave the other side uncovered. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. Because I don't want to disturb any of my trees that I've planted so close to the pad to the concrete. But I think on the side where we always do the cooking and stuff like that, I think I am going to cover that, and um, um, I'm going to have some type of thing set up there so that I can do all my canning and stuff outside, since we have such horrible heat here. I don't want to heat up my house all the time, and we do it now outside in the evening, but I'd rather do it during the day whenever I can do it, and that way I can just go out there and get it started. So that's my next thing that I'm looking into. Yes, we need a wood burning stove again. Kind of concerned about how this winter will be. Ah, did you have one before and get rid of it, or? And why did you get rid of it? If you got rid of it, I'm gonna have to have the doctor look at this. This shoulder has got something rough on it, and it itches. Yes, our old one was rusted out. Matt got rid of it. Ah, wow. Well, I know that you can find them sometimes on Facebook and stuff like that, marketplace, more up further north, but I don't know about south. I mean, I've never looked for anything like that down here. But I imagine if you were to look somewhere where they have those kind of things all the time. My father lived in a one-room shack in Tennessee when we went to visit him, and the stove that he had was like, I would say it would be like about 4 feet tall, and it was probably every bit of I couldn't put my arms around it if I tried to put my arms around it halfway. So it was probably maybe about 3 feet around, 6 feet around if you put a tape measure around it. And it had 4 legs on it, and you stoked the fire from this little door, and it just had a flat top on it. And I don't remember how I don't know how the smoke went out, but if I remember correctly, I think it had a smoker in the back where it went out. But I'm gonna tell you something. I cooked on that thing, and I loved it. I want one so bad I can't see straight, but it would rust in no time here in Florida. Used good ones are hard to find here and costly. Yep. Hey, Barb. Oh, I'm so tired. I slept really good last night too. I told David, I said, honey, I just after Teresa's and or before Teresa's and them live, I said, honey, I'm just gonna crash tonight. I know I can feel it. So he laughed this morning. He says to me, well, did you go to bed last night after the live? I said, yes, I did. I don't remember a thing. And I don't remember a thing. I don't even remember going to bed. Isn't that bad? That's scary because I always worry about, but did I lock the door or did I not lock the door last night? But I know I locked it. I've gotten to where I lock it before I do anything when I come in the house. That way I don't have to worry. Because I get really strange people. I love this ring that I bought. I love the fact that I can see anybody or anything that's around my house. And there's people that knock on my door that ain't supposed to be there. I've never seen them before. I don't know who they are and why in the world they'd be coming to my house. And this one particular guy, he looks really shady. And I can't positively say this, but I believe that I have seen him on a criminal thingy on the paper. We get this paper here with all these criminals and what they're convicted of and all that kind of stuff. Most wanted is what they call them. And I swear I could see that man on that thing. I was tired but couldn't sleep. Didn't fall asleep till 2 a.m. Wow. And your garden looks pretty, but you're just as bad as I am. I'm always complaining about my garden. And right now I just want to cry. Everything's so messed up. but it'll come back. I've got so many bananas down, and I just keep saying, okay, maybe if I leave them there like that a little bit longer, they'll plump up. I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm going to have to cut the stalks down, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it all worked up today. The good thing about my house is I use a lot of that, a lot of those leaves and stuff from the banana trees to feed my chickens. Oh, girl, you saw the first video. Um, I have not, I have not, I've got some footage that I just uploaded. I'm going to try and make a video, but I don't remember going in the backyard to video anything. All of my roselles were laying down. I did pick up the ones that I could reach and mush the ground down next to them to try to get them to stand back up again. And I'm praying that they didn't break the stalks because they are just ready to go and just, I mean, the ones in on the back side, the second row of the roselles were full of roselles, so I've got to take those off and do them. But oh my goodness gracious, I didn't realize it, but I went home in the middle of the storm when the eye was over us, and I started catching some bad weather. My sister said it was out to sea. I don't know. I could have just had a dead spot where, but David told me I went home in the middle of the storm, in the eye of the storm. When I got home, it was the video that you guys seen, and I thought that it was over with. No, it came back, and I have I'm going to try to pull some video from my my doorbell to see if I can upload it and make a video out of it. I will do that, but if not, if it's too much trouble, I ain't going to bother with it. But oh my goodness gracious, I probably have only 25% of my bananas left. But the good thing about the bananas is they will come back. They will come back and be really good. So, and I'm going to cut all those up and let them use. We are using our sweet potato vines to feed the rabbits. Very good. I do that all the time. Mine love, love, love sweet potatoes. Yeah, I'm glad I'm safe too. There's a lot of things that you can feed them that will keep you from well, Mac probably couldn't do this because he's got the gag thing going on, but David and I won't go by myself. I'm chicken. I'm chicken. I'm a real chicken. I don't want anybody to catch me or say I can't do it. So I don't go by myself because I don't talk good to people when I'm in fear or something. But we dumpster dive and we go to Aldi's, and they throw away so much produce. My rabbits will eat cabbage. They'll eat any type of lettuce that you put in there. Now, iceberg lettuce is not the greatest, but it will also, in the heat, it's a good thing because it gives them the water intake that they need too. They eat bell peppers. They love broccoli and cauliflower, And I'm telling you, these people just throw heads and heads away. So I get them and I put them in their cage. And now you do have to watch. Sometimes, every once in a while, they'll have they'll have thrown away some soap or something like that. So what we do is get the water hose and wash off the soap, and then give it to them. And my chickens will eat all that too. I mean, they love it, and it has really cut my feed bill really in half or more, just because we're doing that. Now, I used to do this all the time and go to the produce stand there on Fisk, and she used to give me boxes of produce that she didn't want to sell. But they have since closed, and I don't know if she died or what, but she's not there anymore. And I don't go. I used to go to uh, the produce place. It's called the Produce Place in Melbourne, and they would give me their scraps. They also had dollar bags, and whatever I didn't eat out of the dollar bag, I would give to them. But they don't have that anymore. Max says his work, Walmart throws everything in the incinerator and burns it. Isn't that sad? Isn't that totally sad that they are that and they wonder why there's so many carbons and stuff like that. I believe that I believe that there should be a way to do that. Now, I would love to get with a restaurant, and if I wish they would have restaurants that would have um, what do you call it? Food waste and and paper waste or trash waste, and would separate it, but they don't do that. Um, because if they did, do you know how much money you would save on those pigs alone? You probably never have to buy any feed for them. Um, I have made up my mind that during this few days too, I'm going to try and empty my freezers and clean them all out really good, restock them, refix them, can everything I can, and um, just want to make sure that I get everything cleaned out of them, and like I just want to start all over again. If I can everything up, I'd like to be able to put everything down to one, because there's some really good buys right now. Like I went to Publix, and they've got these dinners that I used to eat, um, called, how do you say it, Biola, and I really like that. And they're buy one get one free, so that only makes them like $3 a piece, $3 and change a piece. So, and they're big things, and I want to make up some meals and stuff and put them in there and stack them. And I want to make some pre-made pies and stuff like that for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and just get things better organized. I know this country's wasteful. People would not be allowed to do this in other countries. I really cannot see this ever happening in other countries. Got to get ready for work. Have a good one, ladies. All right, Julie, thanks for coming in, honey. It's your Friday, so enjoy it. Tomorrow is a good day. Yeah, yeah, definitely. When people get hungry, look out here. Yeah. And you know, Barb, I have to tell you, my neighbor had somebody visit while I was over there visiting, and he was going on and on and on about how I should share my mangoes and I should do this and I should do that. Well, I went home and I got him some star fruit and brought them to him. And then I thought, why did you do that? Because this is what he said to me. He said, he made a statement that I was um, stingy because I didn't share with him, my mangoes and stuff. I said, buddy, I make mango jelly all the time. My mom eats a jar of it every few days. And I said, I have to keep her in stock. If I don't keep her in stock, I'm not a good daughter. And he's like, oh, but he's like, there's no way you could use all them. There's no way, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Every single mango that comes off that tree is cleaned and it's fixed and it's either frozen, eaten right then, put in a smoothie, or it's made in jam. He was insistent. He said, I'll just come and clean you out. I said, you do, and you're going to go to jail. It's illegal to steal people's fruit. I was PO'd. If he'd have said that about stealing my fruit before I went to get him um, them star fruit, I wouldn't have given him anything. I was just really offended by him. Even the dog sleeping. I would have said, it's really none of your business. Yeah, well, it really wasn't. But I try not to be rude to people. I just told him. I said, you ain't getting none. Sorry. Ain't gonna happen. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care how much money you offer me. Your video, I saw a lot of star fruit on the ground. Yes, I have a lot of star fruit on the ground, and I probably have about 2.5 to 3 gallons of um, black sapote on the ground also. And it's crazy. I just and I've got so much brush and stuff over near my bedroom where that Gaffner Amatomi Adamoya is. It's kind of like a star fruit, but it's a little different. I mean, not star fruit. It's kind of like a sugar apple, but it's different. And I don't know whether the fruit's still on it or not. I haven't been able to get to everything, and I've only had short spurts of time where I could get in there and do anything. Hey, Miss Christy, how are you? How are you doing? Are you staying warm? Are you any closer to getting your house over there to you? I'm going to have to go. He's calling me, guys. I love you and I'll catch you later. Bye now. No house yet. Okay. I tried to give overflow away. People wouldn't even come out to get it. Asked me to deliver it. Oh my goodness gracious, Barb. All right, I gotta go. Bye.